Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You know the drill. It's another update on how to replace the resource known as Terrarium TV, which is one of many resources used for streaming. Now, again, this is our fourth update on this matter, and it's obvious now that it seems a developer who used to support the open streaming community is now being compensated, or the theory is being incentivized to make sure that he can take away as many free resources as possible. And if most of you know, the streaming community is very resilient. For every resource you take away, 5 more will pop up in its place. And it is our responsibility to all of our MiracleBox customers to ensure that we are doing our research and constantly finding as many available resources as possible for all of our customers. So as you see, when you purchase a MiracleBox, you're just not getting a unit. You're getting a team of technology individuals who are going to work around the clock to ensure that you have the most up-to-date resources, even if it's at 3:56 a.m. in the morning like it is here. So you guys will see this video once you wake up and know that you have a technology team that has your back, that is working around the clock. Now, obviously, the internet is a public utility. Everything on it is free, and someone is going out of their way to ensure that you are denied your right to a free utility, which is to browse the internet for whatever content. But again, MiracleBox gives you the best resources to do so. So without any further ado, what we're going to do in this video is we're going to show you our fourth replacement for the streaming resource known as Terrarium TV. And we're going to show you that the MiracleBox has additional resources. Again, you just can't have one resource, because with the internet, things could go down one day, they can be down another day or down another second, and you want to have a technology team. So again, when you invest in the MiracleBox, you're investing in the ability to stream free content for life. So let's begin, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do is, in this video, you want to turn your MiracleBox on, and what we're going to do is we are going to remove the last version that we installed and replace it with a current working version that will give you another resource for movies and TV shows. So without any further ado, let's begin. So ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to do is, as always, go to close all apps on your MiracleBox. And you guys know the drill. This stops everything from running, and it allows you to perform small updates. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go down to settings. We're going to press OK. And we're going to go all the way over to other. We're going to go down to more settings. We're going to press OK. And then once we get to apps, we're going to go to apps. And again, you guys should be professionals by now if you've been subscribing and watching this channel. We're just going to find the last resource we installed, which is Terrarium TV. We're going to press OK. And we're going to uninstall this resource. I'm going to press OK. And we're going to press OK again. So now that resource is removed, we're going to go back, back, back. And again, we always have to remove that annoying little installation file. So again, we're going to go down to File Browser. And so again, you go to Home, All Apps, down to File Browser. Once you're on File Browser, you're going to press OK. Once you're here, you're going to go down to Local Disk, open that up. You're going to go up here to the little check marks and the dot, press OK. When you go down, that should turn yellow, and you want to find Terrarium TV, and you want to press OK. And there's going to be a green check mark to signify your selection. Then you go back up, and you want to go all the way over here, press OK. Then you want to press Delete and get rid of that. And then once you do that, you want to go back over here, uncheck it, go to Home to make sure it's not yellow, and then just press the return key or back key and go all the way to the home screen. And now we can begin our installation. We've already installed this for you, ladies and gentlemen. So you simply just have to download it and install this to your MiracleBox. So it's on our secure private server. And again, we're going to go to, well, let me back up here. While I was talking, I forgot to move with talking. We're going to go here to Update Miracle. So go down, go all the way over to Update Miracle, and you're going to press OK. So again, you know you're at Update Miracle when you press OK, and again, it's protruding from the rest of the screen. So when you press OK, you're going to then come here. Now, once you come here, you're going to go to the middle button, which is Install Miracle Build, and that's where we're going to install the build that is going to be updated so it can link you directly to the right app. So we're going to press OK, and you're going to press Remote, always press Remote, and then once you do that, it's going to take at least 5 to 10 minutes, depending on your speed, or longer, for you to download the application. So I'm going to come back once this has successfully completed. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once that has finished downloading, then you will get this message, code data successfully restored. Once you see that message, you'll know that you have completed the initial install of the build. Now we have to go and get the application. So we're going to go down below it and highlight Update Miracle Build. We're going to press OK. We're going to go to Remote. And we're going to allow that to continue to download. And this should go along relatively quickly for you. Shouldn't be too long, depending on your speed, but this always goes really, really quick. And so once this reaches the completion part, we're going to let it load. And once it is done loading, you're going to see a message that says Update Data Successfully Installed. We're going to press OK. And so from here, we're going to go and we're going to press the back button, the return button. And so now we have installed everything. We just have to download it. We're going to go over to All Apps. We're going to go down to App Installer. We're going to press OK. And we're going to press OK again. And again, you guys are going to see some of your old resources and you're going to see some new ones. So again, here is the new one. It's called Titanium TV. That's a replacement. You'll see this one down the bottom and it won't be highlighted by the star. We're going to press OK and we're going to install it. And we're going to let that install. And again, this is yet another clone of the original application. And again, the developer does not own the scrapers. The scrapers are pretty much owned on the free resources of the internet by the people, by the public, such as yourself. The resources come from various amount of places. Again, these are free utilities for the streaming community. It's just a matter of being able to find these resources and being able to use the resource successfully. And that's what we provide for our users, because not everyone is going to spend their time to do this. So again, why not have a professional company like us do it for you by purchasing a device, and you get lifetime updates and support. So now that that has been completed and downloaded, we're going to press the back button and we're going to go now to Open Media Center. And obviously, remember, when you do an install Miracle Build and a download, you simply want to wait until all of this kind of processes and goes away. So again, that is processing, that's going away, and we should see our media center here. And there it is. And we're just going to wait a few little short seconds, probably 30 seconds to 20 seconds, for this to write the menu and do the shortcuts, and boom. So now we can move around and let's go and test our new resource, make sure everything works. And while we're testing this resource, we're going to show you some other ones really quick in this video so that you know that, hey, if one isn't working, it doesn't completely shut down your box. You still have other options. So we're going to go to right. We're going to go under Movies and TV Show, and there it is, TTV Movies and TV Shows. And again, if you see the scrolling message at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen, that is how we make you aware of new updates. And as you see, there's the last one from 10.8. We're going to have another one from 10.11. So you'll see the message at the bottom always when there is a new update. So we're going to press OK to go into this resource directly underneath. And you're going to see it load Titanium TV. And again, it's the same thing. And you're going to always go down to the MX player. And you're going to press accept. And most of you have ran into the no data of the old one. So as you see, if you go to this one in movies, it's going to populate the movies that's going to work. So again, this one will be working, and this will be the newest replacement of the old app. And obviously we want to just test and make sure it works. So let's go over here to test Hotel Transylvania. Obviously we're going to get rid of this mumbo jumbo, and we're going to hit the back button to get rid of this. And you just hit the play button on your remote. And obviously we have to go and press all this other stuff. Got it. And it's going to ask you to switch players. Just again, hit return to get rid of that. And give it some time to find your resources. As you see, resources are populating pretty fast. Again, the longer you give it, the more chance you have of getting more available resources. And, sometimes you might want to give it, at least 20 to 30 seconds. As you see, there are more popping up here. And you kind of got the idea in the last video that, this thing will literally go around and find more resources. So we're going to go and we're going to I'll use this fast one here, which is 578 megabytes. I'm going to press OK. I'm going to play it. And we're just going to make sure everything works here. And like clockwork, it just clicked in. So no need to let this pop up here. So again, that is a resource that is working and it is now valid. So I'm going to go back out here and I'm just going to show you. You guys have a ton of resources. So let's say this resource, as it did, it goes down and you still want to watch movies and TV shows. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right beside it is another one. And it's an old favorite. It's one that we've been using for years. It's the old Exodus/Genesis resource. So if you go to it, it still works. It's not the fastest, but it still works. And you have movies and you have TV shows here. And if I go to movies, it's cool because I can actually go down by the year and I can actually find movies, of different parts of the year, which is a really, really convenient thing to do. This still works. So we put it on the front screen so you can go through years and find just hundreds and hundreds of movies that are available. As you see here, I'm just scrolling through all the different years. And again, if I want to go to 2016 or 2017, I can do that, or 2018. So for instance, I'll go down to 2015 just to show you, and it'll give me some of the popular movies from 2015. So I'm going to let it do its search. Again, it's not as fast as the other ones, but it's just a dinosaur that keeps living. It still works. And so again, here's some movies from 2015. As you see, it pops right on up. And if I wanted to go and grab this movie, let's say I want to see Sicario from 2015, I could press OK. And again, I'll wait once I press OK for it to literally load. And again, it is going to go and it's going to fetch some resources for me. And this is kind of cool because it's going to literally tell me how many of these resources are in different visual definitions. So I can know what's in 4K, what's in 720. 720 is still pretty good. And looks like we're going to have a lot of resources in 720. And again, it's going to pull, let's see, it looks like it's 8 resources for this movie. And so I got eight links that go from different websites. It's scraping 8 links and it's going to give me some resources. And again, we have a good working version, which I think a lot of individuals may not have, but we have this good working altered version. And it's not as fast as the other ones, but it just works. So we're going to go down to the first resource. We're going to see if that gives us any type of results. And it looks like it found one, and boom, just like that, it is literally getting us a movie and playing. So that works. And so let me, I meant to press stop. Sometimes when you use these resources, they stop differently. I'll probably have to cover that up here so YouTube won't flag me. And so I have another resource, which is our third one, which is called Stremio. And if I go into this here, it'll load up. And you can actually log in if you want to, which is a little easier. Or you can just do guest login, which I'll do here. And when I do guest login, it'll give me this little message, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go log in. I did it as a guest. I'm going to go log in. And with this one, remember, all you have to do is just get the resources. So you got to get a player for it. And it's pretty easy. I'm going to go up here to this settings button here. And I'm going to simply just go and add some add-ons to it. And it works flawlessly. So I'm going to go and add, let's see, I'll add Juan Carlos. And then I'll add MovieX add-on. And I'll add the Pirate Bay. I mean, you can really actually add all of these. I'll go back and add the Libertarian one. And the more you add, the more chances you give yourself. So again, I probably should have added all of these. I'm just thinking the most popular ones, but these give you resources as well. So again, if you don't log in, you do have to go through and you have to do all these every time. But if you do log in, you won't, it may save it. But again, whenever you use this application, you just want to check and make sure that you have all of your resources to play this movie installed. So now that I do that, I have a few choices. So if I want to go and I want to play something, I can play a few TV series. It's not much, but it still is an alternative. So if I want to go and I'll just do, what movie haven't I done here? So I'll do, I don't know, let me just try Deadpool 2 just to try one. It's going to give me some resources here, and I will scroll over here and I'll select any one of the free ones, and I'll use Juan Carlos. Press OK. And you'll see that this works pretty darn good. As it loads up here, give me some resources. And once it completes, it'll play pretty clean. And there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. There is another resource. So to recap, what the Miracle Box gives you is, number one, you get a development team that works around the clock to provide you resources. Number two, you get multiple resources. And as we find more, we'll add more. So right now we've tested these three. They have been pretty solid. Other than this one here, we've had to replace it, but you got your resources. Now, if you want to purchase one of these, there will be a link below in the description, and you can actually make a purchase while they last. And remember, we always recommend getting a keyboard remote, which right now we may be sold out of due to the last video. So we're going to have more of those in stock. Again, these things go pretty quickly. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all your resources for movies and TV shows on the Miracle Box. Definitely make sure you subscribe to this channel for the latest and greatest news in streaming media entertainment, especially when it comes to open source. And we will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, and have a great day.